Semifinal Friday here on NorCal Sports TV. Who will face the defending Kris Kringle Classic champion Yuba College tomorrow night at 8 o'clock? Pasadena City College or Santa Rosa JC? You'll find out next. Welcome to Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College as the Bear Cubs host the Lancers of Pasadena City College. I'm Kris Babcock. Happy Friday to you wherever you may be for this rematch of last year's Kris Kringle Classic consolation game where the Lancers beat the Bear Cubs 69-55. Yesterday, the Lancers beat Mendocino 77-66. The Bear Cubs beat Feather River 75-57. Bear Cubs 7-3. They've won 4 in a row. The Lancers are 5-4. They've won 4 in a row. Something has to give. The officials, Corey Johnson, Devin Anthony, and Joe Grigorki. Bear Cubs of the Big 8 Conference, Pasadena of the South Coast North Conference. So we've got Northern California versus Southern California. To honor America, our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rampant, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Go state us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Cubs in their home white uniforms and the Lancers in their dark uniforms. Now the starting lineups first for Pasadena City College, coached by Ryan Fraser in his second season. Abdur-Rahman, Chudanovorian, Watkins, Vasquez, and Swillis, the starters for the Lancers. Now for the home-standing Bear Cubs, winners of 7 of the last 8 and 4 in a row. Coach McMillan, 24th season, 465 wins. His starters, Grund, Hawley, Stallworth, Smith, and Ransom. 3 keys to victory. First, for Pasadena City College, this comes right from the coaches. Limit their looks from 3. Santa Rosa's one of the best in the state via the 3-point arc. 2, transition D, and I probably got these out of order. And attack the paint. That's my fault, not my director's fault. The keys for Santa Rosa. I'm the keys, beat the press tonight. But get back on defense, good one-on-one and paint defense, and take care of the ball with inside-out look. Bear Cubs scoring at nearly 74 a game. Pasadena City at 70 a game. Bear Cubs giving up 64. Lancers giving up 70. However, the big stat for Santa Rosa, their defense. An alley and an oop and a foul. Santa Rosa is number 1 in the state for defense opponents' field goal percentage. Teams are shooting below 35%. And 11th in the state in 3-point percentage defense at less than 28. Kind of a funky start for the Bear Cubs, but just a missed free throw. Abdurrahman, he's averaging 11 a game. He had 10 points last night. Swillis had 15. Good work under the glass for the 6'5 freshman out of Fresno. Motion offense for the Bear Cubs. He loves that spot. Zeke Grun, just like last night, hits the 3. He had 8 points, all of those in the first half, but he getting some key defensive rebounds, distributing the basketball, playing winning basketball. Fadeaway. Gets the hometown roll, nowhere near Pasadena, and that's Watkins, averaging 18 and a half a game. He had 14 points, including 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. The winner plays Yuba College at 8 o'clock in the championship of the Kringle Classic. Stallworth steps out of bounds. Oh, they call him for an offensive foul. And that's 2 on Ezekiel. And Anderson, or actually the sub for him is Dave Baraka. Had 5 points last night, did a nice job off the bench. So Stallworth has 2 fouls in a minute and 30 seconds. Swillis, he didn't do a lot of dribbling last night. He did a lot of screening and finishing at the basket. Watkins weaving through I-10 traffic, misses, and Ransom with a rebound. Ransom had 6 points last night. Not a big score for Coach McMillan, but likes to do the dirty work down low. Grund with the basketball. Skip pass. Hawley breaks down the defense and lays it up. He's fouled, and he'll be getting free throws. Santa Rosa's got a +2 turnover ratio, meaning 2 more assists than turnovers, and they have a positive rebound margin. Those are good stats for the Lancers. More turnovers than assists, nearly at 2, and a negative rebound margin at -2.4. That was coming into the season. They had 6 made threes last night, and they just really closed the game stronger than Mendocino did. Coffees for closers. 5-4 here. 15-footer. Chinorvavorian with the field goal. Man-to-man defense for the Lancers. And Barak is not supposed to be dribbling the ball out there. He turns it over, and then he doesn't go next play. He goes next foul. And Coach McMillan demonstrating what he wanted to do. Possess, and pass, not possess and dribble, turnover, and foul. The direct opposite. Bear Cubs with 3 early team fouls. Don't leave him alone. Chant Chinoverhorian again. He had 3 threes. He already well on that way tonight. He had 14 last night, averaging just under 10 coming into the tournament. 9-5 lead, Lancers. Grund. Ransom feels the double team. Good look, great basket cut, just didn't finish. Anderson in, and Coach McMillan will have an interpersonal meeting right there talking about possessing the ball, being strong with the ball, etc. I want to strike the term interpersonal off that last comment I made. We'll move on. 4 on the shot clock. Grund running one-hander, front rim, gets his own rebound. Smith from the corner, miss. Offensively last night, had 2 points, averaging 11 a game. And with Stallworth on the bench early on, Bear Cubs need to get some extra contributions offensively. Watkins, front rim, Ransom with a rebound. Hawley will push. And we want to congratulate once again Doug Cornelius of Yuba College with his 500th career win with the semifinal win over the Corsairs. Smith, ice cold in the tourney so far. Swillis. It was a 2-man game and nobody rotated to the low block, and it's a 6-point early lead for the Lancers. They were here Wednesday, day before the game, got a little practice in, acclimated to the beautiful Sonoma County air. Hawley layup drill. Direct access to the basket is a straight line from my geometry classes that I didn't do so well on. I did learn that piece. 15-minute mark here from Hale Pavilion. And we got a player control foul. Jalen White is checked into the game out of Odessa, Texas, called for the player control foul. 2 fouls, team fouls on the Lancers, 3 on Santa Rosa, and they got all 3 of those in about the first 2 minutes. Stallworth with 2 in the first 90 seconds. He's on the bench. Hawley, drive, Smith, he needs this corner 3, and he gets it, he's fouled, and it counts. Pretty rotation. Bounce back from Southern Oregon, originally from Sydney, Australia, the pretty rotation, and then getting a chance for the modern day 4-point play. I'm going to expect big things out of Jackson Smith tonight, seeing that ball go through the hole early in the game. Speaking of Smith, Justin Smith in for Stephen Ransom. Smith had 5 points. He's averaging 8 points and 7.5 rebounds for Coach McMillan out of Windsor High School. All tied at 11. Swillis. Vasquez. Watkins get a screen by Swillis. He cuts to the basket. Help defense by Anderson. Swillis gets the offensive rebound and a fresh shot clock for the Lancers. Last year, the Lancers beat Santa Rosa 69-55 in the consolation game of the Kris Kringle Classic. Grund with the long rebound. Hawley. Wild shot. Miss. Vasquez, Watkins, Smith, rebound. Hawley this time takes a much better angle directly to the hole. And Santa Rosa takes the lead. And then the Olay defense by Smith. And then immediately Coach McMillan will sub out. You can make a mistake offensively. You go Linda Ronstadt, blew by you. You're going to take you out of the game. Hawley and Smith, little two-man game. Anderson hands it to Grund. Cut to the basket. There you go. Smith, Grund, Anderson, Smith, miss. Rebounded, Rahman. I got to get that. It's raw, man. Got to get better at that. I'll work on it. Watkins yo-yoing the basketball. And reach and foul on, believe, on Hawley. Yep. Barry Knight check in. He contributed 4 points last night. Smith will take a seat, and so will Anderson. Checking in is Andrew Pengel. Had a nice game last night for Coach McMillan. Eight on the shot clock. Caden Fine checks in. He had 10 points last night off the bench. Speaking off the bench, Barry Knight with the three. Smith gets caught up in the air and throws it to nobody. Nobody's always open. Pengel had 12 points off the bench last night in the win over Feather River at Rancho Catati. Watkins guarded by Hawley. And then Watkins just goes bass guitar and breaks down everybody and lays it up. Five-point lead. Lancers back in front. Grund double-teamed. Pengel. 10 on the shot clock. Hawley layup drill. He knew what he was going to do. Chant Chinhovorian with the three. And it's a 6-point lead. And then we've got a foul. He comes down and after hits the three, gets called for the hold in the low block. Swillis and Vasquez getting ready to check back into the game. And Rahman and Chinhovorian will take a seat. Grund, spin cycle, Ransom, 15-footer, back rim. Smith can't tip out the offensive rebound. Chance for the Lancers to take their largest lead of the game. I like to call this golden possession time. Try to stack that and grow that lead. Watkins, spin cycle move. Off mark, Grund with the rebound. Hawley, Grund, Pengel, Ransom. Little two-man game. Hawley fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. 15 foul for the Lancers. And we were talking about a bass guitar earlier. My favorite diverse alumni, Pasadena City College. David Lee Roth, Eddie Van Halen, Alex Van Halen, and Michael Anthony. Original Van Halen all attended Pasadena City College. And the best JUCO athlete ever, Jackie Robinson, before he attended UCLA. They've had other big alumni, but those are about as diverse as they get. Panama, I digress. Swillis doing what he did last night, basket cut. And he'll go to the free throw line where the big fella struggles a little bit. 39%. So if it gets late and grimy in the game, you need to foul somebody. Might be the man. And then he nets the first. He did that yesterday. I said that stat. And you got to. It's the truth. You nailed the first one. It makes both. What do I know? And then Coach McMillan will call a timeout. We'll keep it here. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. Chick-fil-A, the original chicken sandwich on Mendocino Avenue. Lucky Miller's Deli and Market and Ready, not your average deli. So earlier today, Foothill beat Copper Mountain 92-55. Feather River beat Mendocino 75-71. And Yuba beat Redwoods, which was Coach Cornelius' 500th win. So the 2 o'clock game tomorrow will be Mendo versus Copper Mountain. The 4 o'clock game, consolation game, Feather River and Foothill. Third place game will be Redwoods versus the loser of this game. Championship will be the winner of this game against Yuba. Off the timeout, Hawley and Grund have played the whole game so far. Smith, 17-footer, short. Not a lot of inside-out action for the Bear Cubs. They've had, Wilsonberger! Served back hot by Ransom. If you're just joining us for the first time, we always ask, where have you been? A Wilsonberger is a block shot. Nice defense. Bear Cubs basketball. Trailing by 6. Smith. Pengel. 10 on the shot clock. Hawley, layup. Break down and give it to me. He had 26 points last night. 18 in the second half. He's averaging 17 on the season, shooting 56% from the field. Nearly 5 assists, but 2.7 turnovers. Wing jumper with an, and the act was bought. And then Ben White out of Sonora will check in. Hawley's second foul. And Pasadena's close to Hollywood. Vasquez sells that one. 62% from the field, this young man shooting. Watkins and Rawman check in, and Chinorvorian in as well. Front rim, Smith rebound. Pangle, motion offense for the Bear Cubs. Pangle to Grund. A shimmy, a shake, head fake, turnaround. More than just a three-point shooter. 3-point lead for the Lancers. Watkins, he's fouled, and it counts. One of the keys for Santa Rosa was good one-on-one defense. This isn't good one-on-one defense at all. Anderson in for Smith. Bear Cubs, 17 fouls. Pasadena City College, 5 team fouls. Watkins has attacked the basket and then some tonight. And he is the big reason why Pasadena leads by 5 points. Swillis with the steal and the slam dunk. Ben White with that pass to the wing, dripping with gravy. And this isn't Sonora, big fella. You got to throw that pass with purpose. And it's a turnover and a slam dunk the other way. Grund, rinse and repeat. He's got 8. Limit their looks from 3, and Grund's hit 2 today. But the Bear Cubs got to thicken up on defense. Watkins miss, Ransom rebound, push. Pangle from downtown. Anderson fights for the offensive rebound. Pangle to Navorian. Swillis for 3. Santa Rosa just sent him a thank you card.
Go down low, big fella.
He had 15 last night. Grund is feeling it. Off mark. Vasquez with the long rebound. "17-footer. Rahman is pretty steady-eye shot. Grund, Anderson, Pangle, Ransom dribbles it right to Watkins, and then he fouls. Stephen, sometimes he gets out of character dribbling the basketball. And when it's multiple dribbles, a lot of times, unfortunately, it turns into a turnover. One more free throw here. Watkins is having a nice game. Largest lead of the game, 32-24, and here's the press. Can the Bear Cubs score off the press? Pangle. White to Anderson. Anderson, shimmy, shake, fouled. He'll get a couple of free throws. So Stallworth played 90 seconds, 2 fouls. He's been on the bench. I don't think Coach is going to put him back in until the start of the second half. Anderson makes the first. Makes them both. Vasquez, back rim, long rebound. Watkins, mid-range, no good. Long rebound, Kringle. Smith, Kringle from get that shot anytime. Anderson with the rebound and calls the timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. The fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. Yep. Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Big John's Market. Bringing a world of good things to Hillsborough. Chick-fil-A, the original chicken sandwich on Mendocino Avenue. And Lucky Miller's Deli and Market in Ready, not your average deli. (32-26). And normally, you know, Santa Rosa staying connected, haven't gone on a run. But the individual that's really doing the job offensively for Pasadena City College is Miles Watkins. Anderson, see if that invested timeout is worthy. Ransom. How many dribbles? 2, 3. Let's say it's 3. Say it's 2. It's multiple dribbles. Turnover. It's a formula for turnovers. Make a move, pass, and reset. Watkins finds his teammate and misses the layup. Ransom gets away with a clothesline, no call. See, the Bear Cubs take advantage. White, Smith, Anderson for 3. 32-26. Or 32-29. Little run here for the Bear Cubs. Fine. Looking for a cutter. Good defense by Kringle with his hand in the passing lane. Somebody needs to come and get the basketball. 7th team foul. And Ransom will be shooting 1-on-1. Makes the first. Grund in for White. No, in for Kringle. We'll have the third place game between College of the Redwoods and the loser of the game and of this game, and then the championship game, Yuba versus the winner of this game. The 2 o'clock game and the 4 o'clock game will be on the Santa Rosa SRJC Athletics YouTube channel. And some of you might like that because there's no announcer. Vasquez with the basketball. Rahman. Navorian through the key, miss. Ransom gobbles up the rebound. Opportunity for the Bear Cubs, who trail by 8 to take the lead. Smith, a shimmy, a shake. Dangerous pass to Grund. White. Anderson. Push off, no call. Smith travels, call, turnover. It's been a 7-0 run for Santa Rosa, and then they don't even get a shot attempt. Watkins. 10 on the shot clock. That's his dominant hand. Right-handed, and it's the blow-by. And then nobody helps. You want to force him left. And Watkins carrying this Lancer ball club here in the first half. He's played most of the first half, and we'll get you the stats at the start of the second half, but I would imagine he's somewhere around 12 to 15 point mark. And that snaps a run for the Bear Cubs. And then Pasadena sets up the press. And Watkins, with a rare mistake, an easy turnover and probably transition basket goes off his hands. Hawley entered back into the game. Somebody's got to be open. Well, Ransom's foot was. Give Ransom's foot the assist and Hawley the basket. I know I'm looking for the roster for Ransom's foot. It's not on here. Basket cut, easy layup. Bear Cubs, lackluster at times on defense. Grund. That's just a lazy pass, and it's going to be a slam dunk the other way for Watkins. Another pass, dripping with gravy, and Watkins is all over it with the dunk. Little 5-0 run for the Lancers. So Ransom will go to the free throw line. He made a pair a couple of minutes ago. Fine in the game. Barry Knight into the game. Coach Fraser doesn't want those guys to pick up a late foul. In his second season last year, the Lancers were 22-9, and they lost the regional final to San Bernardino Valley. So that's a mistake on the part of the Lancers, and the Bear Cubs retained possession, trailing by 6. Their largest deficit so far tonight was 8. Long time to get it in. Ransom doesn't dribble this time. Hawley, Smith, short. Anderson tips, goes out of bounds. So Smith hit the 3 and then he got fouled. He made that, then he got another field goal, but that's about it for him in the tournament. 6-point lead, Fine trying to make it 8, doesn't, short, long rebound, tipped out to Watkins. And then the guard will just slow it up and work a little clock, and then shoots the 3, long rebound to Ransom. 3-on-2. Get the ball to a guard. Get the ball to a guard. I think the officials are going to. No, I thought they were going to discuss. Stephen has to learn, get the basketball, get it to a guard, and let them work their magic. Holly will, because Coach McMillan doesn't want Holly to pick up his third foul. So to start the game, Stallworth had 2 fouls in the first 90 seconds. He spent the entire first half on the bench. Him and I had the same amount of points, 0. Watkins. Fine, back to Watkins. About a 6-second differential between game clock and play clock. "17-footer, in and out, rebounded by Anderson. Smith, nope, doesn't count. Does not count, does not count. 39-33. Pasadena led by 8. The Bear Cubs went on a 7-0 run. Pasadena gathered themselves and stretched their lead back to 6 points. And it's been a lot of Miles Watkins attacking the basket. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
As far as my background as a coach, I started out coaching at the Division I level. I was an assistant coach at Arizona, at Marquette University, University of Tennessee. It gave me a great idea, what players need to do to get to that level. And that experience, I also coached professionally abroad. Some of our players have used some of my contacts initially to go pursue their careers upon graduation in Europe and Asia and the Middle East. The biggest thing about my background here, I've been at San Luis JC 18 years. And I have a good relationship with coaches at the 4-year level. We've had a lot of good basketball players. There are also good students and good kids that have gone on and done well at those schools. So they're going to listen to my recommendation when I tell them a guy can be successful at their level. And I think when a guy transfers on, it's just not about where he goes. It's about being a good fit for that player and for the program he's going to. We've had one of the top basketball programs in the state. I've been here 18 years. We've averaged almost 25 wins a year. 5 of the last 7 years, we've won the Big 8 Conference, which is one of the top conferences in the state. 5 of the last 8 years, we've made it to the Elite 8 of the state tournament. In 2014, we won the state championship. So we've had one of the top programs success-wise on the court. We've had one of the top programs as far as guys transferring on to high-level schools. And as far as just the experience here, the energy, the fan base, and the excitement of the games, you can't have a better junior college experience. We've had guys, in my 18 years being here, we've had guys that have gone on to high-level Division I schools. We've had guys go to the University of Oregon. We had several guys go to University of Pacific, University of Idaho, Boise State, East Tennessee State, Central Connecticut State, Santa Clara. We've had guys go to all different Division I schools, New Mexico State. We've also had a lot of guys who have successful Division II careers. We've had guys go to Sonoma State down the road here. Chaminade, I've had a couple players that went and played at Chaminade, Hawaii Hilo, Hawaii Pacific. We have a guy playing at Western Washington right now. So we've had a lot of guys go on to the Division I, II level and get scholarships and have successful careers there. Yeah, Steve and I played together. We were at Arizona 4 years together. And I think playing for Lute Olson was a great coach. I think we have some of the same philosophy basketball-wise. Fundamentals are important. Get back on defense, take away the lane. And I think it's really important, as does Steve, to have a lot of guys that can make shots. We spend a lot of time working on shooting the basketball, using not just on-ball screens, but off-ball screens as well, and keeping the floor spaced. So we try to do a lot of the same things that you'll see the Warriors do. Santa Rosa Junior College is a great option for student athletes coming out of high school if they're not getting a full scholarship to their dream school. Almost invariably, student athletes that have come to play basketball here have had more options. when they've left the program than when they got here. We've had a handful of guys that have gotten Division I scholarships after a year and gone, but for the most part it's a 2-year program. Guys come here for 2 years, get their AA degree, and most of our guys, almost over 95% of our basketball players that have played here for 2 years have gotten their degrees, and those that choose to go on to play basketball have that option. And it's not just about getting options and getting, to the next level. It's also about the experience you're going to have when you're here. And we're kind of unique as far as a junior college basketball program, that we have good community support, good fan support. We have about half of our games were broadcast on NorCalSportsTV.com, and we draw well. And it's a good environment, good experience while you're here, and it's going to prepare you for the next level as well.
You guys spend much time here at the library?
Yeah, I spent a good amount of time in the library. Yeah. Right here we have the elevators to take us to the top floor. There's 4 levels here. Computers on this side that you can go get your work done. There's also study rooms that you can also go into to get your work done in groups. And then over here is the printing room. You go print out your assignments and stuff like that. And then here's where we would be studying, and then the stairs right here to take you up to the different levels. Yeah, what do you think about this campus? Oh no, it's just very peaceful. It's just very mellowing. All the trees and green you see around you just relaxes you. Being a student athlete here is great. You have a lot of assistance from faculty members here, like math labs, writing centers. They'll help you out with that. A lot of extracurricular activities like clubs you can get a part of. And then just the facilities we play in, like our gym is nice. We have a nice weight room. And all of the facilities here are top notch. So this is the first level of the library. Right here is the tutorial center. You can come in any classes on any subject. You can come and get help with a tutor. You can be either in a study group or one-on-ones, or you can have short meetings. You write your name on the board, and they'll allow you to get some assistance that way. But every time you gotta come, you gotta log in. They're very on top of that.
It's been pretty good. I've been getting a lot more help that I didn't get when I was in high school. Getting help from DRD has helped me a lot this year with things like getting a smart pen that I record while I'm taking my notes in class, or a little help from the math lab or English writing center on my papers or revising my papers. Whenever I can't get in the weight room, there's always a teacher in the weight room here that lets me work out with their classroom. And it's just a good environment to be at the SRJC.
John Daly is our academic counselor that works with the basketball players. He's been doing it for years. He does a great job. He stays on top of the players as far as making sure they're taking the classes or leading to graduating the degrees they're seeking. Also, he monitors their classes, sends out progress reports, and if anyone's struggling in class, he'll hook them up with a free tutor and just make sure they're staying on task. And his efforts and the job he does in monitoring our players is a big reason we've had such success.
And then going back to your question about GPA, 3.36. Tell them right now that's without this semester. That's bringing in what you did at Laney and combined with what you've done here through summer. Okay, that does not include fall, or nor will it include spring. Okay, gotcha. So tell them you got a 3.36.
Student athletes come to Santa Rosa Junior College have somewhat of an adjustment between high school and college. You're independent at Santa Rosa Junior College. In other words, it's your responsibility to get yourself to class and take care of the work assignments that you are required to do in your classes. And it's a maturing aspect. Many times good athletes in high school, they are taken care of by their teachers to kind of move through their classes because they are a good athlete. And here they have to learn, they have to be a good student athlete to be successful, to create the skill sets in the classes that they need to be the good student and to move on to the next level and transfer.
All right, so the expectations of athletes in the classroom is for them to be successful. We want them to not just be a student who comes to class, but we want them to be a student who's going to be successful in that class and in meeting their goals to transfer. Many of the student athletes that come into our classroom, they have goals of transferring to university and both private and public university as well, because they want to continue being an athlete. What we're trying to do is to help them realize their goals at the community college level on what it means to be successful in one class at a time, so that they can meet all their general education courses and their transfer requirements, so that they can be successful as a student, therefore transfer as that student athlete to the university and to the college of their choice, and that they will be prime candidates for recruitment by the coaches at these colleges. So it's twofold. We want them to be successful with the material and in the classroom, but the added variable for an athlete is to help them realize their goals of being an athlete that's going to be prepared academically to transfer to the university of their choice, so that they can fulfill their dreams as an athlete.
We have a great coaching staff. Maurice Thompson has been on the staff the longest. I've been here, I'll be going to my 19th year. Maurice has been here for 18 of them, and he is a very personable guy. He was a former Bear Cub himself. He played guard here a long time ago, and he works with the players individually a lot. Ryan Cook joined our staff about 8 or 9 years ago, and he works with the guards with their perimeter skill work, and he puts a lot of time and effort in and does a really good job with the skill development of those guys. George Alston joined our staff 7 years ago, and he works with the big guys, post moves, not just post moves, he works skill work with our big guys. We work on perimeter skills with our big guys, shooting jumpers and drives and so forth. When we do breakdown work, he works with our bigger guys more. Ryan Cooks works with the guards. Jared Ames just joined our staff a year ago, and he's brought a lot of energy and enthusiasm. He works some with the big guys and some with the guards. Does a little bit of everything. And all of our coaches are really concerned about not just the basketball team, but about the players as individuals, and making sure that their experience here is successful and that they're doing the right things to move on to the next level.
Everyone who goes to college has one thing in common: a desire to grow. Whether you're a high school graduate planning to transfer to a 4-year university, or you're looking for the skills to help you switch careers. You may be a parent who's finally able to finish a degree. Whatever path you're on, education is a way to expand what's possible in your life. You want a college that will prepare you for what's ahead. You also want a college that will meet you where you are now. Santa Rosa Junior College has a century-long tradition of academic excellence. It has also grown and evolved along the way. Today, with multiple campuses and sites and a wide range of classes, SRJC offers you the educational choices and flexibility you need to succeed. With vibrant student life and a diverse cultural environment, attracting students from around the world. The beautiful Santa Rosa campus, with its classic collegiate architecture, offers the traditional college experience.
For me, financially, I'm not really able to move out right away to a 4 years. So that's why, the JC picked perfectly for me.
SRJC Petaluma offers a vast array of innovative programs and degrees. The Public Safety Training Center is dedicated to training first responders. Schoen Farm is a 365-acre outdoor lab for agriculture and natural resources. And the Southwest Center serves the vibrant Roseland community and offers English as a second language, computer technology, and more. That's how SRJC supports students in areas of interest as diverse as the people who live here.
Attainable in location, in where I am. Attainable financially, opposed to going directly to a UC.
Santa Rosa Junior College has so many ways to help you get the education you want with the flexibility to fit with your lifestyle. The college offers scholarships and extensive financial aid for thousands of students who qualify. Counselors guide students' academic experience every step of the way, from registration through graduation or transfer. SRJC offers a more personal, welcoming approach to college. Everything you need to make that education work for you now and to help you discover and achieve your full potential.
I think the JC just does a really good job in making sure that students know that the school is basically here to help them succeed in life.
So, if you're looking for a place to grow, if you're looking for a place where students come first, do more than learn. Learn your way at Santa Rosa Junior College.
This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Osceolos Bar and Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, The Omelet Express, Hacienda San Angel, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, the May family, Tri-Mic Mechanical, and Big John's Market. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. Osceolos Bar and Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa, where everyone. Pasadena City College leads Santa Rosa 39-33. Pasadena's largest lead was 8 points. Santa Rosa had a 7-0 run, and then the Lancers were able to regain their footing to eventually lead by 6 going into the halftime. Miles Watkins with 13 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and 5 field goals. 4 of those are dunks / layups. Swillis has 6. Vasquez has added 3. Barry Knight with 3. Chant Chinhovorian with 8. And Abdur-Rahman with 6. Santa Rosa, Zeke Grun with 8. Chris Hawley with 14. Jackson Smith with 4. Stephen Ransom with 2. And Anderson with 5. Stallworth spent about 73 seconds on the floor and committed 2 fouls and was relegated to bench duty for the entire first half. So had 0 contribution out of him. Hawley, Grund, in and out. Long rebound goes to Watkins. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball for the 6th consecutive season. Chinhovorian misses the 3. Hawley with the basketball. Low block to Ransom. Skip pass to Hawley, extra pass to Smith, and he hits the 3. Jackson Smith now has 7. 3-point game. They need to do better defending one-on-one, especially against Watkins. Ransom with the Wilson burger. Bear Cubs the other way. Hawley goes right to the basket. He has 18. Break down. Go ahead and give it to me. Watkins with another easy layup. Oh. Hawley, Grund, off mark, Ransom, offensive rebound. Smith doesn't pull the trigger. Hawley, step back, off mark, rebounded Rahman. Vasquez with the basketball. Swillis one-on-one with Ransom. Watkins. Swillis. Layup off mark. Bear Cubs go Keystone Cops, but eventually end up with the basketball. Ransom. Stallworth. Smith. Extra. Stallworth's third foul. This is, no, we won't get into it. The charge and the block. You know, we talked about it last night of having this rotating arrow. It's either a block or a charge, and take the call out of the official's hands. Thank you, Swillis, for shooting the three, but then the Bear Cubs in hibernation on the defensive glass, and Vasquez with the easy putback. You can't make these kind of mistakes against a quality program in Pasadena City College. Smith has his path cut off, pulls up and misses the heartbreak. Vasquez rebound. Good defense by Watkins and not fouling. And then he attacks Ezekiel Stallworth, which I think is a good move, that he's got 3 fouls. I like Watkins. That's a little understanding the situation. Anderson will check in for Ezekiel Stallworth. Swillis. Ransom, nice hand check. Smith. Ransom. Skip pass. Hawley. Off mark. Battle for the boards goes to Vasquez. Watkins. Thank you. Ransom rebound. Hawley. Bear Cubs are getting a lot of opportunities, and then the foul on the floor will be the first team foul on the Lancers. The reason I say thank you is the Bear Cubs have yet to defend Watkins around the basket. And when he shoots those threes, you realize you're doing Santa Rosa a favor. Keep turning up the heat, putting on the pressure on Santa Rosa. Inbound play. Ransom. Hawley. Anderson. Hawley. 12 on the shot clock. Smith. Hawley, Grund. Somebody's got to shoot. He does. Wing jumper. Heartbreak. Ransom offensive rebound. Putback goes. Bringing his lunch pail today, the Benicia alum. Makes it a 3-point game. Working hard on the glass. Can't ever question his effort. Hand check by Hawley, his third foul. Calling it close. Six team fouls. Just check that. 2 team fouls on Santa Rosa. Hawley has 3. Can't really afford to take him out of the game. He's got to be smart. Chinavorian miss. Rebounded by Barry Knight. No, actually, that was Jalen White. Watkins. Miss. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. Hawley, miss. Anderson fails at the offensive rebound. Spin cycle and leaves the Bear Cubs in his wake. Miles Watkins doing surgery through the paint. I really like to see the Santa Rosa guards attack the basket, especially in this motion offense. Create an extra pass, an extra shot, and then Anderson hears me and scores. Doesn't mean you have to shoot uncontrolled layups. Just attack the basket. Create some openings. Soften up this defense. Was 39-33. And then there's an obvious foul on Watkins as a domino effect with the Bear Cubs. And Stallworth, who's got 3 fouls, will check back into the game. Anderson took quite a hit here. Watch the collapse here. Domino effect. He only gets called for 1 foul there. 3-point game. It's awful quiet in here. And then Pasadena will press. Not shocked. Grund, Stallworth, Hawley, Stallworth, Hawley. Somebody go to the basket. This is a lot how the Bear Cubs dealt with the press last night. Anderson travels. They break the press, and then they've crossed the bridge, but then they don't have a destination. They're looking for a destination. Score off the press. And the Lancers chalk one up to Coach Fraser, getting that, calling for that press in that last possession for Santa Rosa. Short, Anderson rebound. Don't stop, big fella, just go. Hawley, thank you. It doesn't have to be that difficult. 1-point game. And it gets gritty and grimy for this Lancer offense. Usually Watkins will have an opportunity. Anderson, one-on-one. Bear Cubs get the stop. Ransom gets the ball away. Hawley, Ransom, Stallworth, Anderson, spin cycle. Stallworth from the corner. Bear Cubs take the lead. Ezekiel with the 3. Can the Lancers answer? Yes! Chant, Chinavorian. And it's another lead change. Immediate lead change. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta, one of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experiences awaits. Proprietor Paula Castaneda, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. So 2 immediate lead changes. Stallworth hit the 3 to put Santa Rosa in front. Then Chinavorian hits the 3 and puts the Lancers in front. 48-47. And then just a lazy pass, and Swillis with the flush. That's 4 or 5 times tonight the Bear Cubs just throw that lazy pass, dripping with gravy, and it's intercepted and into a transition bucket. So the Bear Cubs fail off the timeout, but then Hawley goes attack mode, and he's fouled. They really haven't been able to defend him when he goes to the basket. His third. Hawley had 14 in the first half. He's probably past the 20-point mark already. Bounce back from Sac State, makes the first. Justin Smith checks in for Ransom and did a lunch pail work for Coach McMillan. The unique form of Hawley is very effective. 1-point game. Stallworth he's in foul trouble. Watkins with the basketball. Swillis trying to set a screen. Smith will help. Travel. Good call. Nice help by Justin Smith. And the Bear Cubs get the stop. I mean, he could easily have a 6 to 8 point lead with some of these horrible passes being eliminated. But, you know, that's growing basketball. Hawley. Grund. Five on the shot clock. Anderson. Smith for 3. Off mark. Hovorian with the rebound. He'll push. Good decision by the Lancers. Who will play Yuba in the championship tomorrow night? Good job by Anderson with the steal. Pengel will check in. So Watkins takes a seat, leading by 1 at the 9:53 mark. Hawley with the ball. Little zone defense here. You got to work it through the high post and break this thing down. There's Stallworth. And that's how you break it down. Another lead change. Bear Cub basketball. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Osceolo's Bar and Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Omelet Express, Hacienda San Angel, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, the May family, Tri-Mic Mechanical, and Big John's Market. So 2 times in the last couple of minutes, you see the athletic ability of Ezekiel Stallworth. Couple of baskets to put his team ahead, and of course the Lancers have answered. See if they answer here after the timeout by Coach McMillan. Vasquez, Rahman, back rim, rebounded by Stallworth. Pringle. 15 on the shot clock. Stallworth. Layup. Ezekiel Stallworth spent the entire first half except 76 seconds on the bench. You see his ability. Bear Cubs 53-50. Downtown Heartbreak Hotel. Anderson with a rebound. Layup. Stallworth misses. Here come the Lancers. Big opportunity for them. I would imagine Watkins is going to get back in. He's been out for about 2 minutes. Buried is a three. Ramon ties it up at 53. Hawley off mark. Vasquez, he'll push, and the Bear Cubs don't get back on defense. But Pringle gets the board, and he's fouled because Barry Knight doesn't go next play. Nobody in any team foul trouble. 4 on the Lancers, 2 on Santa Rosa, unlike the first half where it was a little hackalicious. That's not a cough. That's a defensive prowess. Hawley. Watkins getting ready to check back in. Hawley had Smith, didn't see him. 5 on the shot clock. Anderson, layup, doesn't go. Long rebound to Fine. It just gets stagnant sometimes on offense. Anderson doesn't go next play, and he's called for the reach in. So Watkins, it was 50-49 Pasadena. He came out with a 9:53 mark, so he got almost 3 minutes of rest. And misses that shot. Anderson with another board. Pringle off mark, long rebound off the hands of Watkins. Bear Cubs will retain possession. Can they take advantage? Kind of a unique inbound at the intersection of the sideline and the baseline. Smith, Anderson. Bear Cubs need to get into action here. Anderson with the strong move and finish. The Granada alum puts the Bear Cubs up by 2. Vasquez with the basketball. Fine. Good defense by Pringle, but it doesn't matter because Fine gets the hometown roll, nowhere near Pasadena, and another tie. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Osceolo's Bar and Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, The Omelet Express, Hacienda San Angel, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, the May family, Tri-Mic Mechanical, and Big John's Market. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. We're tied at 55, and there's, despite what our clock says, 5:55 left in the game. That's right. Jeremy will do laps after the game. Maybe. Maybe not. Bear Cubs with the ball, trying to take the lead. Not much action. Stallworth goes into action, misses, gets his own rebound, and then the putback goes. 57-55. Stallworth. He's such a good athlete and so explosive. He can miss a funky shot, get the rebound, and put it back. Vasquez running one-hander, doesn't go, but Watkins wanted it more than Anderson, and Vasquez is a little slow to get up and be like me tomorrow morning. 20 on the shot clock. Fine. Drive. Hawley cuts off his path. Smith, nice help defensively. Vasquez, mid-range. So they get to about 15, and then it's a little bit of a panic offensively. Hawley doesn't panic. Good basketball game. This is why we order these babies up. Vasquez off his foot. Unfortunately for the Santa Rosa, the officials didn't see it that way. Deny Watkins. Navorian from Mendocino Avenue, miss. Now the Bear Cubs need to get into action offensively, and they need to take advantage here. And the Lancers are going to buckle down on defense. 10 on the shot clock. Hawley, deflection out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock. Coach McMillan will call out a play. Swillis will come back into the game. Ezekiel Anderson. Turnover. Poor execution by Santa Rosa. But then Watkins does a favor to the Bear Cubs and misses the three. Anderson, Pengel, aims, fires, off mark. Two times Santa Rosa's come down leading by 2 and have failed to capitalize. Pasadena takes the lead with the 3. Let's take a look at this. This is a wide open look here. You just have to trust me. Big John or Trimec Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. Chick-fil-A, the original chicken sandwich, right here across Santa Rosa Junior College on Mendocino Avenue. And Lucky Miller's Deli and Market in Ready, not your average deli. So Santa Rosa had the ball twice, leading 59-57, and they weren't able to take advantage. And Pasadena comes down and hits the three. And Rahman does the work, and then Coach Fraser with a quick timeout. Neither team is in jeopardy of foul trouble here at all. But Pasadena will press. It's a token press, but just enough to break the timing of the Bear Cubs. 15 on the shot clock. Somebody's got to want to score here. Smith, 5 on the shot clock. Ezekiel, off mark, fight, rebound. Navorian not afraid to get dirty in there in the glass. So Pasadena now has a chance to build on their slim lead. They'll work a little clock. Layup doesn't go. Stallworth, great block out. Hawley. Smith wanted to pull the trigger, didn't. Pulls it from 8 feet, doesn't go. Stallworth with the offensive rebound, mid-range, back rim, miss. Five times Santa Rosa's come down, and they are absolutely frozen and locked on 59. Watkins. Wilsonberger served back by Smith. But the Bear Cubs can't get the offense or defensive rebound. And Chinavorian buries the three. Anderson, off mark. Santa Rosa's ice cold. We've got a timeout, Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa's done enough defensively to win this game. But they just kind of stall things out offensively. And the offense doesn't really get into attacking the basket until about that 15-second mark on the shot clock. So the problem is with Santa Rosa, they're not in any foul trouble. They only have 3 team fouls. Kind of saw this coming, right? So they have the basketball. They need a quick field goal and then a stop. Anderson. They don't have a time to delay. Anderson, off mark. Long rebound. Goes to Pasadena. And I don't know how long it's been since Santa Rosa has scored. We'll take a timeout. We're going to check that. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, Osceolo's Bar and Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Omelet Express, Hacienda San Angel, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, the May family, Tri-Mic Mechanical, and Big John's Market. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. So Santa Rosa hasn't scored since the 3:30 mark. Stallworth Smith, the quick foul. They're just trying to foul, and then put the Lancers on the free throw line. The guy you want to foul is Swillis. 5 team fouls on Santa Rosa. 6 team fouls on Santa Rosa. So Hawley made a field goal to put Santa Rosa ahead 59-57 with the 3:30 mark in the game. Santa Rosa hasn't scored since. Vasquez will go to the free throw line, and then the Bear Cubs will substitute. It's kind of what happened last night, but it, didn't really affect the game. But when Feather River pressed Santa Rosa a little bit, it just affected their offense. 5-point game. Eight straight points by Pasadena. Hawley, field goal. So it's a 4-point game. Santa Rosa is going to have to foul quickly and hope that Pasadena misses a free throw. And I was just going to say it. Coach Frazier going to substitute out Swillis, nothing personal, and get Barry Knight into the game. Anticipating that foul. Want to say thank you to both these coaches in helping us prepare for the game, and hopefully it was reflective in the broadcast. So Yuba is waiting for the winner of this game, but it's just been Pasadena closing out here in this last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And not only had that 59-57 lead, Santa Rosa, they came down 2 different times and couldn't get a field goal. And we've been calling out for the Bear Cubs guard to just directly attack the basket. When they've done that, they've been successful. Navorian will go to the free throw line. And he's pretty good from the charity stripe. Swillis checks back into the game. Misses the free throw. Bear Cubs need to go in attack mode. Pango off mark. And that's the ball game. So Pasadena beat Santa Rosa last year. 69-55, and this year get the 65-61 victory. And we'll play Yuba tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds, credit Pasadena for playing winning basketball. That's really what they did. So Pasadena beats Santa Rosa JC to win the second semifinal of the Kris Kringle Classic and move on to the championship, where they'll play Yuba tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Pasadena moves on their record to 6-4. They've now won 5 in a row. Santa Rosa drops to 7-4. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for alerts about upcoming games. Our next games will be tomorrow night as we have the third place game between Santa Rosa and College of the Redwoods, which will be a rematch of a game earlier in the year that we had here on NorCal Sports TV. And then the 8 o'clock game will be the championship between the Lancers and the 49ers. Thanks for watching the Kris Kringle Classic on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, Matt Anderson, Naomi Carroll, our director, Jeremy Hurtado. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.